Hi guys, how's it going? I wanted to do a little video with this new phone, so hopefully it works okay. Um, yeah, I wanted to check the picture quality. I usually use an iPad, so we'll see. So I got some new information with the reading that I just did just a couple days ago, and a lot of times I find through those readings I do for other people, I actually get a lot of kind of new stuff that I never really knew, and I find there's more learning there. So, I wanted to kind of share what I have. I have a section on chakra, heart chakra. I have a section on the subconscious mind and how it's kind of almost like a branch of reality, kind of. So we'll get there. And then I have another section on Lemuria. So yeah, I hope you guys like it, and we'll go through all those sections. It's all typed out. Her channeling for it was an Akashic Records reading that I had done for her, and yeah, that's how we got all this new information. So, okay, so for the heart chakra, I'll just read you the whole thing. It says your heart chakra is your primary energy center, because that's what I was asking them, what her main chakra is at this time, like what's really firing on awesome and hot and really good. So your heart chakra is your primary energy center at this time. You have a strong pink auric field, which is very calming and peaceful and open to love for others. This is in conjunction with the green ray. Your heart chakra is your primary, they're saying it again, is your primary energy center. You have a strong auric field, which is very calming and peaceful and is open to giving, sharing love towards others. This is in conjunction with the green ray. The green ray is more of a love healing energy. This is not as strong and primary as your pink ray, for you give love freely without obligation. You listen with kind ears without judgment. You have sympathy for others where some do not. The green ray is your healing energy body, and there is some self-healing in activation, but it is the pink ray that is the predominant, and that is for love and peace to all. So I thought that was really, really cool, and basically they were showing that, like, the pink ray is almost like a this open-hearted kind of love energy, and it's not just for the self, it's just like this really open love energy that's being shared throughout, and for without judgment, in a sense, right? And the green ray is more to do with healing energy, is what they're kind of talking about. So so I thought that was really kind of, it's more the, yeah, healing energy body and some self-healing activation. So yeah, so it could be healing for other people as well as yourself, but the green, from what her guides were trying to tell her, is that her green ray is actually more to do with healing energy, and the pink ray is more to do with love and openness, and, you know, like, are you approachable, that kind of thing as a person. Like, you know how sometimes you feel just really comforted by someone's presence, you feel really open to be able to talk to that person and know that you're not going to be judged, like things like that, right? So that's what that pink ray is all about. So I thought that was really kind of cool, and wanted to let you know. So let's go on to the next bit. The next bit we have is the subconscious. This was really trippy and cool, which I didn't actually know. So the heading was actually for intuitive gifts for her, but sometimes your guides, they just talk about what they want to talk about, and it's not always like what I ask them. So anyways, okay, so let's see. I'm just going to backtrack just so you know what they're kind of talking about. They got talking about daydreaming. Okay. So sometimes they're contacted during the night or during dream time, like she's saying, like they're saying that like the Pleiadians and also Arcturians are contacting her because she's kind of akin to the Arcturians, but they're also saying but other star nations contact her and work with her during her dream time. But it is also something that is worked on through the subconscious mind of the individual. This is where daydreaming comes in, for that is you taking a ride, a venture into the subconscious. You're taking a glimpse within your own subconscious, and it is through this gateway that memories, downloads are stored away. This is other density of self. Other star nations have been visiting you and training you. They are training you for the upcoming times and life changes that the world will be going through. They are like codes. They are in an abstract form and you will not be able to understand them. So they're just kind of talking about like if there was a crisis going on. Okay, so what I wanted to be able to show you through here is that, one, they're saying the subconscious is almost like an extension of reality, that this is a reality, it's 3D, 4D, I guess, merged, but when we are in daydreamy kind of mode, that subconscious kind of mode, we're actually accessing a bit of that. It's almost like the daydream is like a window or a small doorway into the subconscious mind, but that is also a reality. It's also something that is almost like tangible, just as it is here, because it's all energy. It's all this energetic wave frequencies, and so just because it's more fluid to us in terms of perception, they're saying like, no, it's just as concrete. It's just as much part of who we are, I guess, and an extension of who we are and how we are. Yeah, and so basically they're saying that these beings are contacting her through that subconscious mind, through that dream state, daydream kind of state, mind, and working with her through that part of her. And it's through that she can then almost take as like a file and pull it out of that subconscious mind for when she needs it. And that's what they're meaning by like it being in a bit of a code, is that it's more of an abstracting looking kind of thing, and that she won't be able to just know exactly, it's more abstract, so it's not recognizable until the moment that you need it, I guess. And it ends up triggering it, and then that knowledge comes forward. So that was that part. So it's kind of trippy and kind of neat. And what I found really interesting was just how they were expressing the fact that the subconscious mind is just as important, just as prevalent and real as this is. So I thought that was cool. Next is Lemuria. So she had a past life in Lemuria, and they were kind of talking about that a little bit. And they were saying how it is a softer energy. It says Lemuria was a softer energy time. The women were referred to as priestesses, for they were all taught to be natural healers. And this was trained, and you also developed psychic abilities from a small age. This was also taught when one was a small child. This was a softer, lighter energy vibration and civilization, which supported people with love. The people with love. Creativity was supported and flourished here. It is the Lemurian energy that one sees when one refers to a time of Avalon, which I thought that was really kind of cool. The priesthood, the processes in the time of Avalon was very similar as a glimpse to that of Lemuria. The males were also more revered in a divine masculine form and were celebrated for their strength and their will and their active creations. So really that divine feminine, divine masculine was really supported and revered and within everyone, and it was more of a softer, lighter energy time, and that from an early age the women were and girls, you know, were trained psychically to develop their gifts. So I thought that was really kind of cool and awesome. Yeah, so I think that was it for this video. So I hope you guys like that, and maybe found something interesting in there as well as myself. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.